What's going on, you guys? I'm, as always, Mr. Grimreaper, and welcome everybody to another edition of Ripped from the Silverscreen. Tonight, it was supposed to have been me and Darkman 97 calling this tonight, but unfortunately, Knight is indisposed at the moment. So I'm gonna run the fort for right now. Hopefully, when he gets back. There is going to be spoilers in this, so just to let you know, just to let y'all know that this is going to be, this is my review that I was supposed to have put up yesterday. I apologize in advance that I did not get a chance to put up the third Darkman review. But as far as everything else goes, we're going to, like always, I'm going to go through the plot, and we're going to talk about it, and stuff like that. And, so let's get this over with. So here we go. Alright. Peyton Westlake is still searching for the key to creating a permanent liquid skin formula to repair his burned face and hands. After Westlake stops a criminal exchange spearheaded by corrupt businessman and crime boss Peter Rooker, he is approached by Bridget Thorne. Dr. Bridget Thorne, actually. Thorne, one of the physicians who saved Westlake's life following his brutal attack at the hands of Robert G. Durant, claims that she wants to help Westlake discover the key to his liquid skin and also repair his nervous system, allowing him to regain some of his sensory loss. Using a laboratory, Thorne has set up in an abandoned industrial complex. Westlake is finally able to devise a small amount of permanent liquid skin, which does not break down in sunlight, as his other samples have. After, Thorne suddenly reveals she is actually Rooker's mistress. Rooker arrives and explains that he desires the superhuman strength that Westlake has at his disposal. Rooker and Thorne plan to use Westlake as a guinea pig to unlock the secrets behind his strength. Westlake is captured and his liquid skin sample and research are taken. Westlake has an electric shock device implanted in his body and put through a series of tests. Eventually, he manages to remove the device and escape Rooker's grasp. Westlake, trying to learn more about Rooker, encounters his wife Angela, played by Roxanne Dawson, and her young daughter Jenny. At first concerned, he eventually develops feelings for the two. He decided to protect them and uses his liquid skin to pose as Rooker and spend time with him, including seeing Jenny perform in her school's production of Beauty and the Beast. Rooker is able to use his experiments on Westlake to create a super strength formula. He gives it to a gang of his thugs and orders them to assassinate an idealistic district attorney at a public gathering. Westlake arrives and is able to stop the assassination attempt after Rooker murders Thorne and kidnaps his own family. He takes them back to Thorne's laboratory and holds them hostage. Injecting himself with a super strength formula, Westlake arrives and engages in a prolonged battle with Rooker. He reclaims the sample of permanent liquid skin during the fight, but his research discs are destroyed by Rooker. Westlake is finally able to gain the upper hand and tricks Rooker into falling into an industrial shredder, killing him. The laboratory suddenly begins to explode when a natural gas line ruptures. Westlake is able to save Angela and Jenny from the blast, but Jenny's face is terribly burned. Westlake decides to use the liquid skin to repair Jenny's face rather than his own. After Angela thanks Westlake for saving her daughter, he vows to start his research again while continuing to fight crime. Thus ending Darkman 3. The final Darkman movie. Alright. Now, let's talk about this movie, shall we? This movie, uh, as the last time we discussed Darkman, we talking about me and Knight. We're talking about Darkman 2. And in that video, we discussed how cheesy the motherfucker was. Um, I think I gave it maybe a 9.5 out of 10, I think, or 8.5 out of 10, or something like that. But you think that was cheesy? This movie is cheesy. But it's a '90s movie. What do you expect? But yeah, this movie was completely balls to the wall nuts, especially Jeff Fahey's character of Rooker. He plays um, an a exceptional villain in this movie. Says a lot. Oh yeah, I forgot to say who was in the movie. Okay, so Bradford May was director for the movie. The movie stars Arnold Vosloo, Jeff Fahey, Darlene Flugel, and Roxanne Dawson, as I mentioned her before in the movie. Um, and I think there was a couple of other more people in the movie too, but I'm not gonna mention them. But um, you guys are probably asking, well, Grim, now that you're by yourself in this one, what did you think about the movie? I thought the movie was pretty awesome. Um, I thought the movie was pretty kind of cheesy in a way, but it was completely nuts what happened in this movie. Okay, so I want to talk about Arnold Vosloo's character of, because he played it again. He played Darkman. He plays Darkman again in this movie. I think he was better in this one than he was in two. Uh, and that's saying something. Um, but yeah, I think he was better in this one than he was in two. And I tell you why. Because his character, you kind of get the sense, you kind of get uh, more character building with him this time than it was in two. Uh, there really wasn't much character building on in two, but it was really really good. It was a really good movie. Um, I'm gonna say that this movie, I kind of had some problems with that. I kind of had some problems. Pacing was off again, like it was in the second movie. Uh, it's 87 minutes long, which is very short. Um, but I kind of wish that they could have made it a little bit more longer. But as far as everything else goes, I think this movie was really good. Um, was it better than the second one? By far, yeah, sort of. Um, in a way, it kind of was, but I felt like it was. Yeah, kind of felt like it was a little bit more better than the first one. Um, but yeah, well, not the first one. I think the first one's better than these two, but I think this one was better than the second one. But but yeah, I don't know. Uh, yeah, it's kind of hard to bounce off this with no one to talk to because he's at church right now. Dark Knight 97's at church right now, so I have no one to bounce off stuff with. So, but yeah, like I was saying before, I think that this movie, while I say that it's cheesy, while I say that it's done, it's kind of okay. It's kind of okay. They could do some better stuff with it. You know what I mean? Like I was thinking about it today that I kind of think that they should remake the series. I kind of think that they should remake all three films. Um, and give it to an actor and give it to someone that, because Sam Raimi, I love Sam Raimi. We talked a little, me and Nida talked a little bit about him last year when we talked about the Evil Dead series. But the Darkman series, I really really believe that it should be remade, um, a little bit more better than what it was. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Uh, Stuff like that. Coming up next, I'm going to give you guys my review for Three from Hell. It was originally supposed to be Casper, but I just said, you know what, I'm going to just scratch Casper out of the list, out of the listing. And I'm going to make Casper a Halloween edition of Back in Time anyway, so. But yeah, I got Three from Hell coming up next. So let me know in the comments section down below what you guys think about this video. That's going to be it for me for right now. I'm Mr. Grimreaper, and I'll see you on the afterlife. Peace.